massive Ottoman fleet in the middle of the ocean. The sky is gray, the wind fierce, and the waves raging. The captain clutches his compass tightly, while behind him, sailors gaze toward the new continent with hope. The Ottomans are sailing into the unknown, but they have no idea what awaits them. If the Ottoman Empire had discovered America, how would the world have taken shape? How would history have been written? The late 15th century. The Ottomans already controlled trade routes between the East and the West. However, the overseas explorations of Portugal and Spain pushed the Ottomans to take action. After the death of Mehmed the Conqueror, during the reign of Bayezid II or Selim I, the powerful Ottoman navy set sail for the Atlantic. Maps created by Piri Reis and other navigators guide the Ottomans westward. Passing through the Strait of Gibraltar, the Ottoman ships endure the harsh waters of the ocean before finally reaching the shores of a new continent. Warriors and scholars from Anatolia set their eyes on these unknown lands. This marks the beginning of a new era in Ottoman history. When the Ottoman soldiers encounter the indigenous peoples of America, history takes an entirely different turn. The Ottomans have often sought to establish a peaceful order in the lands they conquered. Instead of the ruthless conquests carried out by Europeans, there could have been trade and cultural exchange with civilizations like the Aztecs and the Incas. Would Islam have spread among the indigenous peoples? What kind of governance would the Ottomans have implemented in these lands? Would the administrative systems they applied in Andalusia and the Balkans have worked here as well? Would the cities of America have been shaped by Ottoman architecture and culture? As the Ottomans established colonies in America, Europe's influence in the region significantly diminishes. The Ottoman trade network would no longer be limited to Asia and Europe. The Americas would also become part of this system. Ottoman banners would wave over South America. Alliances would be formed with indigenous peoples, and new cities would rise. With access to the gold and silver reserves of America, the Ottoman Empire would become even more economically powerful. As a result, the Industrial Revolution in Europe might have been delayed, and the Ottoman Empire could have remained a global superpower for much longer. The Ottomans settling in America would have thrown Europe into turmoil. The plans of Spain and Portugal for the Americas would be shattered, while England and France would be forced to deal with the Ottomans. Perhaps the Ottoman-European conflicts would not be limited to the European continent, but would extend across the Atlantic. Would Europe have launched a new crusade against the Ottomans? Or would they have sought diplomatic relations, acknowledging the Ottoman presence in America? Would Ottoman colonies in the Americas have formed a more integrated society with indigenous peoples, in contrast to European colonial models? If the Ottoman Empire had discovered America, today's world could have been entirely different. The foundations of the United States would have been different. Perhaps modern-day America would bear the legacy of the Ottoman Empire. Islam might have been widespread across the Americas. Instead of a history shaped by conflicts between Islam and the West, there could have been a more balanced cultural interaction. The Ottoman Empire might have lasted longer. With the resources of America, the Ottomans could have strengthened rather than declined in the 19th and 20th centuries. the Industrial Revolution and modernization could have taken a different path. Perhaps science and technology would have developed under Ottoman influence. Ottoman banners fluttering in the skies over the American continent. Ottoman soldiers gazing into the depths of the new land, preparing to build an unprecedented future. But this would have been an entirely different reality. Perhaps the world would have taken a course we could never have imagined. What do you think? If the Ottomans had discovered America, how would history have been written? Share your thoughts in the comments.